What the heck is going on with the Indians right now? But yeah, what's going on with everybody? Crazy Dog back with another Indians series preview recap live stream. This will be a very quick one because not really much happened. It was also a very short series. There's only 2 games. And I guess the good news is in this series against the Cubs, the offense actually had somewhat of a pulse, per se. Like, we didn't look dead. We just couldn't close out these games. Like, the offense fought. Like, we scored runs, but we just couldn't, get those 27 outs needed. So game one, we actually scored first. But yeah, game one, I believe, was Carrasco against Darvish. And Carrasco went 6 innings, 8 hits, 3 runs, 1 walk, 5 Ks, and 1 dong given up. Darvish, 7 innings, 9 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned, 1 walk, 7 Ks. As the Cubs took a 6-5 victory, as we literally tied this game up in the top of the 9th. But yeah, here's how it went down. Baez homered to put him on top, 1-0. DeShields singled on a bunt. Yeah, this guy can actually bunt. Imagine that. He ties the game up, and then Lindor doubled the score. I believe it was DeShields or whatever. But wait, hang on. DeShields the third because of a throwing error, I believe. Yeah, throwing error. So then Lindor doubled, scored a run, 2-1. Lindor again singled, 3-1. And then, 3-1 lead. Here we go. So bottom 5, that was in the top of the 5th, by the way, with the Lindor single. Bottom 5, Bryant singled, Rizzo doubled, tied the game right up. Bottom 7, Contreras sac fly, scores a run, 4-3. Hayward struck out, Baez stole second, and then throwing error by Sandy Leon let him help them score. So it's 5-3, top 9, and I knew that we were probably going to wind up losing this game. And then Lindor does what he always does at times like this. He's always clutch. He may suck with runners in scoring position, but I'll tell you one thing, he's clutch. And he hit a dong, tied the game up. And then came the most painful bottom of the 9th process ever. So Perez came in, bottom 9, fly out, walked Bryant, Rizzo singled, and then they pitching change. Whitgren came in, and then he proceeded to hit Contreras, and then he proceeded to hit Maybin. 2 straight hit batters. They literally had a walk-off hit by pitch. They didn't get a hit. They got hit. Freaking Whitgren. Of course. Whitgren. Wow. So that's how that one ended. And then you look at game 2 last night. And again, we hung tough. Savali did all he could, really. He wasn't too bad per se, but then again, he wasn't really all that great. But for the most part, offense kept us in this game. And I actually thought we had a chance to win this game too. And if this thing ever decides to pop up, I will talk about it more. But let's see what the chat's saying while Indians.com decides to load up. What's up, Tigers play? Yes, I know. Should be a fun series. But yeah, looking at what went down last night, you got to give a lot of credit to Savali. He did all right. We didn't blow up like I've seen a lot of pitchers on our staff lately, especially Pleco. He didn't get blown up. We actually scored first, which was huge. We scored on a wild pitch, and then right after that, bottom 2nd, Jason Hayward single, just tie the game. And then top of the fifth, business as he hit a ding dong to tie the game up again. No, yeah, Maven also give them the lead too. Yeah, and then Mercado tied it with a ding dong, and then we'd be tied for the rest of the game until the bottom of the 10th. And again, we literally look good bottom 10. They bring in the Josh Naylor's in the game at left field. Leone replaced Freeman. He was playing catcher. Maton came in for Quantrill. And then, gave up a single right off the bat. And then he walked Rizzo. So that's interesting. You walk Rizzo, but I understand it. You got Contreras and Schwarber to strike out. So there's 2 down. Okay. I'm thinking, okay, we got this. Keep in mind, you had Bryant single, and Ian Happer's already on base because of the rural, and he went to third. So you have bases loaded with nobody out. He gets Contreras and Schwarber to strike out. He actually had Javi Baez on an 0-2 count, throwing stuff like high, because Baez is he's very aggressive. He'll go after it. But one mistake pitch, left it out, I think, a little bit in his zone, and he bumped it in the freaking left field. That's the game winner. So, yeah, we got walked off in both of our games in that series. Yeah, we've lost 8 straight games. And this freaking sucks. But, Adam got the win, 2-1. Maton took the loss, 2-2. And in terms of how they pitched, how the starters did, Savali, 6 innings, 7 hits, 2 runs, both earned 3 walks. Yikes. 3 strikeouts, though. He hasn't been horrible this year, though. Lester, 5 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned, 1 walk, 1 strikeout, and 1 home run. So overall, the starters didn't really do all that great, but yeah, we just couldn't finish the job. We left 6 on base. We were 1 of 9 with runners in scoring position. I believe DeShields was actually picked off on the base too, which of course can't do that. Yeah, we left, I think, Reyes, Lindor, and Chang in scoring position, and that's how things went. We had a chance to do some damage in the top of the 10th, but got a guy on base. But literally, I think it was Ramirez on second. He literally did not move at all. This was on top of the 10th, all right? Naylor walked, which was actually very impressive. 4 pitches. They walked him. Freeman replaces Hedges, ground bunts into a force out. Okay, so you moved the runner. Good job. Yeah. And then they freaking threw to third to get Naquin. Yeah. This always happens to us. You got to be watching where you bunt, because you want to bunt it to where they go get you. They don't get that guy at third. And they always do that. They always go for the guy at third, too. And then, of course, right after, because, of course, Hernandez flew out to Billy Hamilton. To be honest, I forgot Billy Hamilton was on the Cubs, but yeah, he is. And then Lindor struck out. So that was our top of the 10th. Lovely. So now you may be asking, what do we got coming up against the Tigers? Well, we get Bieber. Today's Bieber Day against Casey Mize, one of the Tigers' vaunted prospects. I mean, he's had a pretty decent career so far, from what I hear. I mean, I think he's 0-1, but he hasn't looked all that bad. I mean, I don't know. I don't watch the Tigers. But, man, Tigers are definitely a team that, if we're not careful, they could literally jump over us. I never thought I'd say that. The Tigers are literally in striking distance right now. I'll go over the standings and everything here in a minute. But this series against Detroit's big for us, because we only got Detroit, Chicago, and Pittsburgh left. 3 series is left in this season. We better buck up, because if we don't watch it, we're not making the playoffs. But yeah, tonight's Bieber against Mize. I think I got a lot of confidence in Bieber, but I don't have confidence in our freaking lineup. Tomorrow, Plazek against Fulmer, McKenzie against Turnbull, and then Carrasco and Boyd. And then we got Chicago. Okay. And then I believe that Chicago series is on the road, if I want to say. It might be at home. I think it's at home. Yeah. This is our final road trip of the season, man. 60 games flew by. And of course, I haven't streamed a freaking Indians game in God knows how long because one, I don't care. And two, well, I don't care. The Indians are not streamable right now. I'm not going to wait streaming a team that sucks. I guess you could say when it comes to the Indians, I'm a casual streamer. I mean, I watch every game. I just don't stream every game. Not like last year. I mean, last year they were playing in June and July, when there's nothing else on. But this year it's like, bro, there's so much stuff going on. They have to compete with the freaking Browns now. And on this channel, Browns over everything. We got literally 7 more games coming up after this series against the Tigers. 7 more. Yep. We got to at least take 3 or 4 against Detroit. There's no room for error because we got Chicago and then we got Pittsburgh. I really don't want it to be where we have to literally sweep Pittsburgh to freaking make it. And then for those wondering, what do the standings look like? Well, here, I'll pull them up for you. Tigers are playing better than expected. With all the new guys coming up next year, we'll be a threat. They lose every game to us, which is very unlikely. No, we're not going to lose every game. What's up, Brett? Yeah, I don't think we're going to lose every game. I could see us maybe either at splitting or us taking 3 or 4. Especially because we don't have Pleco pitching in this series. Last time we played you, we did. Dude was giving up bombs to everybody. Bieber's not that kind of guy. Now, what I'm scared of is this freaking offense because our offense has been dead at times. We need a game where we just throttle the opponent, score like 10 runs. We need a game like that. We need this team to regain their mojo that they had earlier when they were smacking teams. So here's the standings. And by the way, guys, guess what? The White Sox clinched a playoff spot. And they're dangerous. They're dangerous, bro. They are very, very dangerous. Their pitching staff is actually nice, but it's their lineup that kills you. They got some hitters. Abreu, Moncada, Anderson. You got what's his name? Robert. Kid's a freaking stud. No cat at all. You got Edwin even in there, doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Their lineup is nasty, bro. Madrigal, they've got some nice guys coming up. They got Michael Kopech, who didn't even opt in this year. He opted out. But yeah, we're 6.5 games out behind the Twins or behind the White Sox. I think the White Sox just clinched. I don't think they clinched division. No. They don't clinch division until because obviously the Twins and the Indians are still within striking distance. They just clinched a playoff spot. 33 wins. Best team in the American League right there. And I wouldn't want to play them. Now the Indians, 3.5 out behind the Twins. I wish we didn't freaking get swept by them, but we did. Because all of us, what a perfect time to freaking suck, You choose, of all times that you could suck, you decide to suck in crunch time. Wow. And all this, despite all this, we still got a plus 29 run differential. Imagine that. We freaking have lost 8 straight games, but we have a plus 29 run differential. Isn't that freaking funny? But I'm going to wrap this up with this. All right, guys. So looking at the league, this is what it would look like. All right. I believe this goes by winning percentage. Yeah, it does. It goes by winning percentage. White Sox would, I believe, play. Hang on, let me check. 2, 4, 6, 8. They would play Houston. Ooh, Houston and White Sox. That's actually a rematch of the World Series from 05, 04 around there. Back when Houston was actually in the National League. Yeah, fun fact. Once upon a time, Houston was in the National League. So yeah, we would play Tampa. That would be bad news. The Blue Jays would play Oakland, and Minnesota would face their daddies in New York. That's funny. Minnesota would face their daddies in New York. And by the way, the Yankees are starting to get healthy, and it's starting to show. They have won 7 straight games. You can tell they're getting healthy because they're starting to win a lot of games now. And in these games, they're scoring a lot of runs. It's like they're making up for all the runs they didn't score because their team was kind of on the injured list, pretty much. But they're getting healthy, and they're going to be dangerous. Watch out for the Yanks, you know? But, yeah, teams that are just outside, you got Baltimore. They're right there. They're 2 games out. Seattle's 2 games, or they're 4 games out, I believe. But, like, they're 10.5 games behind first. Okay. Detroit's right there. You got Kansas City even lurking. The Angels, they're kind of on the borderline. Even freaking Boston's right there. And even Texas. Imagine that. In the National League, it would be Dodgers facing the Reds. Ooh, Dodgers and Reds. St. Louis is a half a game behind, though. Giants would face San Diego. Ooh, that'd be fun. Philly, Cubs, and Atlanta, Miami. And by the way, I'm going to stream not every game because that would be exhausting, but mostly every game in the playoffs, including these games. Because I think that these sound fun. And of course, they're best of 3s. So I believe that would mean you'd have to win 2 games out of the 3. Best 2 out of 3. So, yeah, 2 out of 3 against Tampa Bay. Oh, God. I mean, thank God we got Bieber, though. Bieber almost gives us a win every time, and unless our offense doesn't show up, of course. But, yeah, man, it's tough. You know, St. Louis is right there, Milwaukee, Colorado, even the freaking Mets are right there. They're not dead. The only team that you can say is really dead is Pittsburgh. They're the only team that I can confirm is they're gone. Arizona's on the borderline. Washington is kind of there. But after that, Mets and up, they're looking good. I don't know how many more freaking doubleheaders the Cards have, though. Reds have won 5 straight games, and all of a sudden, they're right in the thick of things now. Wow. It's going to be a really interesting last couple weeks here. And is every game Tigers might make it. Only 2 games back at Houston. Win Friday because Fulmer's pitching. Fulmer. Okay. Mize, though, he's a beast. But you're facing Bieber. That's tough. Unlikely, but the Indians lose every game. Tigers make playoffs. Yeah, we'll see. But I'm actually going to wrap this up because I got to finish. I'm actually eating dinner now. It just sprang on me that I didn't do this thing. So I'm going to wrap this up and get to finishing up my pregame dinner thing, feast, whatever. And I'll see you guys in about an hour for the Ohio Battle of Ohio. Can't even talk. Wow. I'll see you guys in about an hour for some football, all right? So until then, I'm Crazy Dog 99. Let's go, Tribe. Please win today. I beg of you. Please. Oh, if we don't beat the Tigers, like, wow. If we do not beat the Tigers with Shane Bieber on the mound, you may get a rant from me. Maybe. Possibly. Not going to promise anything. I don't know. But they're showing Baker Mayfield on the field right now doing some warm-ups and stuff. There's Odell. Love to see it. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in about an hour. So until then, I'm Crazy Dog 99. Let's go, Tribe. And I'm out.